Hi guys, as promised this week we're going to have Godfall Challenge Edition. I'm going to be really quick and really blunt with this one. This was a huge disappointment for the PlayStation 4 players because this game was never designed for the PlayStation 4. This was devised for the PS5 in its entirety. So, what's it doing here? Well, I don't know. And even so, as you can see, the story mode door doesn't open. Neither does this one. Only the training area. So, what's this game all about? So, as you can see, this is a hacker slasher game in which we fight as gods. But unlike God of War, this game was never very well received in the PlayStation community. Why is that? Well, the game mechanics is pretty complex. I'm going to show you. The RPG scheme of equipping your weapons and your armor and your gizmos and rings and stones and, well, you already get the point as I'm speaking it. We also have augments that most of them are pretty random, like secondary ailment power, Archon Fury damage and stuff like that. Yeah, once you complete the tutorial, the game basically ends on challenge mode. Challenge mode is just multiplayer. It's the story mode is not present. So this was a huge fuck you from Sony. So Sony, instead of Sony giving us like a good RPG and a good hacker slasher for Christmas, no, not so much. Yeah, they chose not to do it. They did give us a game of sorts, Mortal Shell, this month, which I will review in the first week of January. Starting next week, I will not be doing the reviews. I'll be taking a short break from the channel. The normal videos will still be available, of course. As you can see, you can play around with your equipment, upgrade it and whatnot, but apart from that, you can't do anything. You can do what's called...
How can I help?
Oh, it does have the shop where you can buy stuff. Okay, so far so bad. Well, I say this because the tutorial was pretty interesting. We got to go a little bit into the mythos of this game, but once it starts to get good, it ends, and it doesn't return. So this is the demo version of the game. There's no way to put it. Okay, this is like eFootball. It doesn't have a campaign, doesn't have anything. It's just for multiplayer purposes. I'm not even going to review that game. we all know how much of a clusterfuck that was. But apart from that, does this game stand out in any way? No, hell no. Perhaps the standard version will, but oh, and by the way, the standard version will be available. Okay. Standard version will be available. As you can see. Of course, yeah. Although the standard version will be available, it is with a price tag. Okay. So let's see. Let's see if I can reach it. I believe I will. Well, of course not. Well, let me just say one thing. The game is pretty intense in terms of storyline. But that's about it, okay? As you can see, you have the trials and that's it. Apart from that, I would love to review this game in its entirety, of course. But I can't, as you can see. Visit the PlayStation Store to unlock now. Yeah, this does nothing. Another negative thing. So they put this here, but then we need to leave the game and go to the PlayStation Store, buy the game, and come back here and hope everything's fine. So challenge mode, challenge edition of this game is rubbish. Okay, it's just a demo version and a very bad one at that. Basically, it lets you evolve your character to the end game type of armors, so you can slay it out online. This reminds me of the 90s demos that they put on those magazines. They would let us play around with the character a little bit, and then they would ask the full price of the game, of course. But as you can see here, story modes not available, bosses not available, hunt missions not available, uniques not available. So okay. Well, yeah. Pretty disappointed with this game. Music-wise, it's there, but it's repetitive as hell. Because this is a demo version. This shouldn't be allowed to be called Challenge Edition. This is not an edition, this is a demo. I mean, the interesting part of this game is the single player campaign. Then we move on to the interesting bit of the multiplayer co-op. But if you just put co-op here, there's nothing to grab us to the game. There's not the mystique of the game right there. Who the hell decided that on Gearbox company to decide, oh, we need one thing that we don't give a shit about the campaign, we're just going to edit the game as is to multiplayer? What? I mean, everything that grabs you to this game, to this title, is on the single player campaign, not on the multiplayer one. I mean, this was so badly... well, this wasn't actually Sony's decision, this was Gearbox, so it's on their head if this game blows, which it does. Yeah, just add it to your library for the PSN users, and forget it ever exists, okay? Don't play this. This is rubbish. Just, if you really want to, catch Godfall in one of those flash promotions that they take 75% off the game, and just buy it, buy the full edition of the fucking thing. Not this crap. This is a demo version, and a very lame one at that. It's boring as hell. So right now I don't have any will to review the full edition of this game, and I don't have any will to actually buy it. Oh, some of you will say, oh, but yeah, you should buy it for you to review it. Yeah, fuck off, okay? Frankly speaking, this is rubbish. This is absolute crap. Look, look, on that screen there, it appeared the main villain of the game, and basically, it taunts you. It taunts you to actually buy the damn game. But on today's standards, a game developer shouldn't scoop so low than these guys did. So, well, final review, guys. It's 0 stars out of 10. This was a huge flop from Sony, and boneheaded idea from Gearbox. So absolutely 0. Okay, stay away from this fucking thing. If you really want to, buy the full game, not this crap. I'm not even sure how will they charge money for this shit? Really? Oh, for God's sakes. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week, and keep on playing. Hopefully not this shit, but keep on playing. There's 2 other great games that came with this this month's PSN. I will review them in January. Mortal Shell and Lego. I'm going to really do a special on all of the Lego games before Lego Rise of Skywalker, the Skywalker Saga comes along, middle of next year, I think. So I will really review them all. So far, guys, stay away from this crap. 0 out of 10. This is the first game in over 2 years that I've converted the channel to Reviews Writer that I've given the lowest of the lowest of the lowest grade. So stay away from this crap, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you all next year.